the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has banned POS machines and other electronic mobile money transaction devices around police stations nationwide. All right, now the IGP noted that the use of the devices within police facilities poses significant risks, including the potential compromise of sensitive information, financial irregularities, and the facilitation of illicit activities. All right, so as soon as this news broke on the internet yesterday, a lot of comments, flooded the page, and people were beginning to started to relay their own experiences with the police that involved them having to use a POS machine for some illicit transactions. But that's not where I'm even going. This particular order has been given before banning POS machines from police stations and around police stations. And here we are again. A new IGP is issuing the same directive, and you're beginning to wonder, will there be a difference this time around? Will this directive pull through? Because the last one, obviously, it was ignored by men of the Nigerian police force. But then, gentlemen, let's talk about this. First of all, my question is, what is even a POS machine doing in a police station to start with?
Let me start like this. Well, I'll kindly give the same order, and nothing happened even till today. One thing there is this: don't let us lie to ourselves. Thank God that the IGP did not hide that it doesn't exist. And I must commend the IGP for one thing. Since his own inauguration as the IGP, I know the number of police. Immediately you are being caught, you are being faced to face the trial, you are going. And you will not go, you will face prosecution. Especially the one that has to do with criminal offense. The one that has to do with discipline, you are going to have to go. I think I know the one of Abule Egba. Yes, that one, gone. I know the one of very close to Tashwed in Ogun State, in Ijebu-Ode, where some certain police officers will let some students, force them to part up. And there is one also of forcing a particular businessman to pay 3 million naira. That one also, and is facing the trial. I know a particular, there are 2 police officers, I speak to you now, they are in Kirikiri. I saw them with my eyes. So, I have to really thank the IGP that anyone that has been caught can go and face the music. But this one of these POS, you said, what is POS doing in
Police station.
Police station is a place of transaction now. Don't let us deceive ourselves. It's a place of transaction. It has been a place of transaction, and it is still a place of transaction. I want somebody to tell me, you go to police station and you take somebody on bail and it's free. Maybe that person is Adegbero and that police station is Sokoko or Elere police station. Because I won't pay, I won't give. The thing there is that don't call me on something that they did not. If they infringe on your right, but I slapped somebody, I duped somebody, and I was arrested. Be sleeping there because I'm not ready to give anybody money. So it's a place of transaction. So what the IGP is saying, he knows what he's saying. But one thing here is this: can this order? You remember the one of where they are selling beer, very close to police station. There was another towards it at that particular time. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Now with this POS, the POS don't supposed to be in the station before they will call the POS guys. They have the numbers of these POS guys now. Anywhere they are, they will come and meet them. Even if on the road, they will come and meet them. They know them around. The POS guys. And IGP can only say in his own facilities. He cannot say outside the facilities. If you think I'm lying, go to zone 2, opposite the fence, in front of the gate. Like you see POS people now, they're all around. Go to they are all around. POS guys are all around. Girls are all around. They are doing their own business.
Of course,
legitimately.
Business.
So if a police officer, yes now, so yes now that is normal. But if police officer now call you that somebody wants to pay to his account and get me cash, won't he work? How I just want him to tame it. It goes beyond banning the POS around the police station. What is this? Is this? Give the machine order. Any DPO that in the course of anything, a transaction has taken place, because police station is not accruing agency, it's not a revenue agency. That immediately that officer has been caught, that DPO must be moved. If that particular one, because there is no police officer under one DPO, that police officer will be eating onion, then the DPO will be eating alligator pepper. It's not possible. As the officer is eating onion, bigger onion is going to the DPO. That is the perception. So anytime that one is done, then they should continue facing the music. I think by now, police are always wary of one thing. Immediately they are doing their shenanigans, whatever. Not all police officers, they see you with phone like this, they want to be mad. Because they know that one, they are gone. Yeah. So what is important here is that IGP should go beyond this. Any police, any DPO, any DCO, any area commanding officer, that a particular incident of this transaction forcing people to pay, Alapere police station, because those are the major ones. In fact, in these particular ones, they've done some good ones, or some good things, because there are some officers in Alapere police station. I should not generalize it, because I know of somebody that they force that person to pay, and that person went there to report. They make sure they get the officers out. But they see as there are some officers under that by that bridge. Also, they are always there and they are forcing people, especially when they see young guys. They think every young guy is Yahoo boy, and they are not the FCCO. So what is important is that IGP should go beyond that. Any transaction that happens in police station and those officers who are caught, the DPO should also face the music, should answer to those particular questions. If you do that, I think we will be able to be changing their narrative. And also, let us give what is due to the police officer. If you don't want somebody to steal, please, the welfare package for the police officer, do it too, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Adegbelo. All right, Mr. Shokuto, I'd like to hear your own opinion on this ban on POS machines from police formations and all of that. But then, part of what was posted last year by the police boss, Adejobi, on Twitter, he blamed POS operators, for encouraging corrupt police officers to be more corrupt and wicked. That part of it, I'm conflicted, to use your English. How can a POS operator be the one encouraging a police officer to be corrupt?
There is no conflict in this one. This one is very straightforward. This is just ridiculous. As simple as there is no other way to address this. In fact, this whole thing is a joke. As far as we are concerned, this just shows how serious we are and how seriously the police and our public officials generally take the Nigerian people. If not, why will you be talking about removing POS machines from police stations? And Adejobi, nice, well-spoken man, but he always says a lot of funny stuff. He's had a history of just talking strange, and I'm just being nice. I can use more uncharitable words. So let's just leave his own aside. How can you blame POS operator for the corruption?
Doing legal business.
Understand? What does that even mean? Is it the POS operator that says that police should go and be apprehending people that did not commit any offense and extort money from them? We know all of these things that happen. So that's by the way. But I think the key issue is that, first of all, actually, ironically, for me, I don't have any problem with POS being in the police station, if you ask me. Okay. Because, and the reason I say that is, the police station, you are right, is not a revenue generating agency, but there are transactions that happen there. There are things, services that the police provide.
That are legit?
That are legit, that you need to pay for. For example, if you need a character attestation, character reference, you live abroad and you want to get your social security number, they're going to demand the character attestation from your home country police. You pay.
It's remitter, it's truth remitter.
I know, but I'm just saying, so if the government, I'm saying that there are services that happen there. So if the police service decides that they want to make the transactions easier to pursue, and you find a way to integrate the POS machine to the remitter platform or something, so that I can just use my card there and then. I use remitter for a number of government services. It fails a lot. The failure rate is high, maybe 60-70% success rate, which is terrible. So If they decide that they want to put POS machines there for legitimate services that the police provides, why not? If you go to Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, go to their police station, you make payments, you just go there, you interface with a kiosk, a touch point, a touch screen kiosk. You indicate the services that you came to collect, that you came to enjoy. You fill out all the information that they need, you slot in your card, you make your payment there, and you collect your whatever it is that you went to do. It happens. So there is no problem with POS machine being in the police station if it is being used for legitimate transaction. The issue at stake is that the police is corrupt. What is it? It's not POS machine. The problem is not POS machine. This order is going to be ineffective anyway. Like you've already said and he has said, there are certain orders that every new IGP will issue upon their resumption. Their standard. They will talk about sirens.
Withdrawal.
They will talk about VIP.
Yes.
They will talk about withdrawal of VIP policemen. They will talk about checkpoints.
Yes.
So let's now add POS. They also talk about POS. No POS in police station. Absolute nonsense. Whether POS is in police station or not, our problem is that the Nigerian police is underpaid, under-equipped, under-trained. Their morale is
psychologically they are
discouraged. They feel dehumanized because of the circumstances of their service. They stand in the sun, they buy shoes and uniform for themselves, and all of those things, and then you give them guns, they are going to be corrupt. It's inevitable. So if you like to remove POS, give order. First of all, they will ignore your order. And even if they obey your order, they will still collect the money somehow now. Who's going to stop that?
POS will be outside now. It's not within the facility.
So I've seen people, that just like you said, there are POS operators all around.
They will call them on phone.
So they just call them, boy, where are you? And they will come. In fact, you don't need to call anybody. They are just outside the
police.
So the officer will tell you where you go. So you go there, you collect the money, you come back, give him the cash, and then you leave. So this order is not the point. It's scratching. It's like somebody has cancer. He's emaciated because he has cancer. You say he should go and eat food. The food will not solve the problem. He has cancer. So the police IGP needs to undertake fundamental reforms that will deal with the root cause of corruption in the Nigeria police. Once you do that, you don't need to be arguing whether POS should be in one place or POS shouldn't be in another place. Corruption will take care of. There is no country where there is no corruption in any service, any government organization, any private sector organization. Corruption is a part of human existence. So you can't eliminate it, but you need to do the things that need to be done to ensure that the police do not have the incentive for corruption. Right now, the incentive for corruption is too high. No matter how clean you choose to be, the likelihood as a normal human being is that you'll be corrupt if you go into the police force. There are some people that still maintain their integrity, but there are very few and far between. The majority just succumb to human nature and they take care of their own personal interest because the police force is not doing so. So if the IGP is serious, he needs to undertake the reforms that need to happen. We've been talking about these reforms forever, and we're going to keep talking about it. I'm talking about it forever until what happens? Until change at the top happens. Okay. So the police corruption is a subset of the societal problem, the problem of Nigeria as a whole. The fact that we can't even elect candidates, good quality leaders cannot even get into place. That's where we need to start from. Then we'll come back to the issue of police and come back to all of the other evidences of corruption that we have all around us.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Well, the IGP says the strict adherence to the directive is non-negotiable for his officers and therefore urges all officers and personnel to comply with this directive without exception and warns that any police officer or POS operator found contravening this order or conniving to conduct illicit financial transactions will face appropriate disciplinary and criminal action in accordance with the extant laws and regulations. Okay, so all police formations have been advised to warn their men appropriately. All right.